folks, you're watching the Black Powder Shooter 44 channel. Today I'm out here with a Uberti 1849 Colt pocket Wells Fargo model revolver, and this is a 31 caliber. Nice little gun, and it is unfired at this time, as you can see by this tag on it. So it's obviously still unfired, and we're going to bring it up to the shooting table, load it up, take a closer look at it, and then go fire it down range. Now it's very windy out right now, so hopefully that's not messing up the audio too much, but I apologize if it is. Let's get off the video. Okay, so today we have out the Uberti 1849 pocket revolver. This is what they call the Wells Fargo model because it doesn't have a loading lever, nor does it have a cutout in the barrel for a loading lever. So this gun has to be loaded off the frame, which I don't mind. I prefer loading these little 31 caliber guns off the frame of the gun itself. And just for comparison, just a size comparison, I brought out the Uberti Colt Walker, and it just totally dwarfs the little 31 caliber 1849 Colt here. Now, some people may call this the Baby Dragoon, but I tend to think of a Baby Dragoon as a 31 caliber revolver that has a longer barrel. That's something along the lines of 5 to 6 inches. So I'm going to call this the Wells Fargo model. Also, I brought out, let me move this out of the way. I brought out the Remington pocket revolver, as you've seen in my videos before, and this is basically the rival of this is the Remington version. It's the rival of the Colt pocket pistol. So it is smaller. It's definitely smaller than the Colt pocket gun here. Here's a little comparison. Also the cylinders, I'm not sure. I haven't loaded up the Uberti yet, but it looks like the Uberti cylinder is a bit bigger, so perhaps they go with a little bit more powder. We're going to load up with 3F powder today. I'm going to load it off the gun. But back in the day, this was considered a pocket gun. So for a pocket gun, it's still not that small. But I guess it had bigger pockets back then. I don't know. So we're going to get it loaded up. I'm going to get the camera situated, and we're going to take a closer look at how I load up one of these little 31 caliber revolvers. So to load it up, I'm going to fill the cylinder pretty much all the way with powder. And get some in there. My flask is getting low. That's close to all the way. Take a 3/19" cast lead ball. Some people like using double aught buckshot. I haven't tried that myself, but I'm sure that works just fine. Put that on our little improvised loading stand here, and take my loading rod. And I'm just gonna send it home just like that. And I'm gonna do it until all the chambers are full. I'm gonna put black powder lubricant on there. I put it in this little tin here. Put that over the face of the chamber mouth. I'm gonna cap it up, and we're gonna go fire it. All right, we got the 1849 Colt loaded up. Let's fire it downrange on that cardboard at about 10-12 yards and see where it's shooting. I haven't shot it yet, so we'll see. So it looks like it's going a bit left, but not too bad. I was expecting to go a lot higher, shoot a lot higher. It does have a tendency to suck caps though, so I gotta keep an eye on that today. All right, let's shoot the 1849 Colt on some steel. Alright, so I can't see where the rounds are hitting because my targets aren't painted, don't have a fresh coat of paint on them. But when I was holding on the bottom right corner of that square steel target, I was hitting it every time. So shoots a bit left and a bit high, it looks like. Four out of five. Four out of five again. Alright, so it's that time again. We got shaving cream down there. Let's take it out with the 1849 Wells Fargo Colt. Came back at me. Seems like they've feel like that's happened before. Alright, so that'll wrap things up for our video today with the Uberti 1849 Wells Fargo 31 caliber Colt revolver replica. Nice little gun, couple drawbacks. When you want to take the barrel and cylinder off, you don't have any leverage of a loading lever once you take the wedge out. So you gotta just pull the barrel off, or you pry something in between the barrel and cylinder, just kind of wedge it out. And that's what I did at first. I took a little, you could use like a screwdriver and put like a cloth around it, and so it doesn't damage the finish and go around it. But I don't know, it doesn't really seem like the best thing to do. So what I ended up doing, and I was actually surprised I was able to do it even when the gun was fouled, I took the wedge out and I was able just to pull the barrel off, and that worked. Honestly, like I said, prying it out, it seems like it could damage something, but it doesn't seem like the best thing to do. Just pulling the barrel off doesn't really seem like the best thing to do. Just yanking it off, because it seems like you could upset the arbor bedding or the pins that attach the barrel to the frame, but I didn't have any issues and it wasn't really gummed up. So as long as you keep the arbor pin oiled up and using a good over the projectile bullet lubricant, you should keep things running smoothly. And that's like what happened today. You know, it's running pretty good. One thing I noticed was that the wedge it's not spring. There's no spring retention there, as you can see. It did back out a couple times. So you got to make sure you have it in all the way. You got to make sure you have that wedge in all the way so that does not happen. So that's the drawback with this gun, but it's not really a big deal. That was just something I wanted to point out. I enjoy shooting this gun. It's actually pretty accurate. It's more accurate. It doesn't shoot as high as the Remington pocket pistol, I'll say that. So, good little shooter, a lot of fun. I would recommend it if you get your hands on one of these. Maybe the one with the loading lever, just so you can get the barrel off easier. But whatever the case, it's a nice gun. So that will do it. Thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, have a great day.